In today's media industry, it is becoming harder and harder for people to enter the field of work that they want, that being television, film, radio or advertising. This is because companies have much higher requirements of their employees now, expecting them to have experience in the field before they can enter a job. It is particularly hard for young first-time filmmakers today or anybody applying for a job in the media industry, as they need to show that they have had at least some basic experience before they can even apply for a job, with most people only realising that film is a media sector that interests them after they leave school. It doesn't leave them a lot of time to gain work experience within the field. To gain work experience within the film industry, it is important to remember a few things. When contacting a company, make sure that you are formal and polite, and if possible, send them a copy of your CV so they can see all the skills you have achieved. Make sure that you keep your application short and to the point. This is due to the fact that a lot of film-based companies tend to receive a lot of the same application emails each day, so you need to get your point across quickly and clearly. Make sure that whilst you apply, you are still working on your own projects also. This is because you can then have something to show in your future applications, and you are expanding your portfolio at the same time. One of the many problems that young filmmakers face today is the fact that the media industry is more competitive than most other fields of work. In other jobs, there is normally a set path you can take to reach your peak earning potential. However, within film, due to the large numbers of people trying to work their way into the industry, it makes it a lot harder to progress. Another large problem that younger filmmakers face today is the lack of equipment that larger companies and more experienced people within the industry have access to. Without the right equipment available, you are limited on the professionalism of your product, seeing as you will have to take advantage of inexpensive replacements. This is largely a problem as the basic equipment for someone to begin creating low-budget films is very expensive, and most young people haven't got the funds to support this. A way around this, however, is to look into different trusts that help young filmmakers start up. Companies such as the British Film Institute and Creative England support younger filmmakers by supplying them with a budget to work on creating films with. They offer a range of different funding opportunities and are good to look into if you are struggling for money. There are some benefits of being young and trying to enter the film industry as well. Due to the large amount of people leaving current jobs and trying to start a career in film, it does help to be younger. This is because you have more time to work on smaller projects and build up a portfolio. It also helps to start studying films, learning from the mistakes the directors tend to make and look at them closely to get helpful tips when it comes to filming your own production. If you try to avoid making simple mistakes when it comes to becoming a filmmaker at a young age, then you can really create a high-end quality product. For example, if you create a plot that is too in-depth or try to include hard-to-produce special effects, then it can lower the quality of the project. But if you use practical effects and a simple, easy-to-create plot, your project will turn out a lot better. From studying existing short films, you can learn how to tell a narrative in a limited time frame and how to edit them professionally. When it comes to improving your skills, make sure you go online to places such as raindance.org and look at the articles that they have posted for tips on making your project look more professional. Even though it is hard for young filmmakers to get into the industry, it is possible, and if you take the time to ensure that each detail of your product works well and is carefully planned out, then you should find more success within the industry.